What's going on, guys? Can y'all see me now? Check 1, 2. Make sure you guys can hear me. Check 1, 2. Get the mic right in front of me. That way there's no problems with the audio. So, surprise. Let's hang out for a little bit, guys. I'm up and I'm Adam. I'm on Graveyards right now. If you're a patron, I uploaded like six videos today. Actually, I got a this one I'm about to post on the Patreon right now. So let me make sure. Let me see if it's uploaded yet. Oh, maybe I didn't post it yet. I didn't go to process it yet. All right. Let me see who's in the chat. Surprise show. I don't expect this to be a big show tonight, but that's fine. Like, we could just chill and hang. And if you're here, we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. What's up, Davey Deathray? What's up, Robert Kirkpatrick, Antonis, Catcher in the Rye, Michigan Dipper, John 1, Tony O, Adam, Robert Kirkpatrick, McCarr, Michigan Dipper, Morgan Freeman, Richard Stange, however you say it. I'm sorry, man. I know who you are. What's up, dude? Jaden Christopher, what's up? Mr. Deadlights, what's up? Antonis, what's up? Beyond the Grave Media, what's up, dude? Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. This is your show. I mean, I want to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. When I'm up late at night, guys, I typically get a little bit more sentimental. I typically get a little more deeper. But I also still want to have fun and have a good time. So I'm down to bullshit with you guys. We could talk about movies. We could talk about life. We could talk about video games. We could talk about food. We could talk about heaven and hell. I'm here for y'all. I want to hang out with y'all. And for the people that need some entertainment tonight, I want to be that entertainment for you guys. And I want you guys to entertain me as well. So let's see. Thank you so much, the Ghost of John Lennon, with a 279. Can you touch on your Unreal Hair genes? Dude, didn't you ask me this like 7 times? I don't have Unreal Hair genes. And is this an inside joke? Because you've asked me that like 7 times before. I don't have Unreal Hair genes. I have long hair and I dye it. Yes, I dye my hair. I dye my hair red. This is not my natural hair color. My hair is dark red because I like it. But it's not unreal. I have thick hair. I've got Italian in me. What do you want me to do? Thank you, Ghost John Lennon. But you asked me that like, I can't tell if you're trolling me. I feel like you're trolling me. I'll take your money, though, regardless. Thank you, dude. Oh, man. Good to see everybody. I used to work for Mazda, Toyota. The Japanese don't play about work and want everything perfect. I feel like I'm staying up later than my mom said I could. Well, you may be. How about the Crazies 4K Steelbook? I mean, I'm excited about that. I like the Crazies. You know what I mean? So we should be getting that announcement for Hostel soon, too, on 4K, guys. Hostel. That'll be cool. Did I repeat your name twice? Oh, my God. James Stewart is here. That I am. Let's talk about buttered sausage. Let's talk about buttered sausage, what it's doing, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. It is... No, I have not seen K-Pax, Robert. I have not seen that. What is that? Sounds like a grocery store. Do you shop at the K-Pax? It's 12:45 for you. It is 2:45 for me. So you must be in California. What's going on, Horror Fanatic 81? Oh, nice. You're sitting on the steps of I see your profile picture. You're sitting on the steps of in Halloween. Just if anybody's interested, tonight's a Pepsi night. Make it a Pepsi night. Christian, did you ever get into punk or emo bands like Lifetime or Save the Day from New Jersey? Or are you an Elvis Costello fan? I'm not an Elvis Costello fan. I mean, I'm 30. I'm gonna be 33 this week on April 8th. Just so everybody knows, my birthday is. It's April 8th this week. I'm gonna be 33. So like my time was definitely that emo kind of pop punk phase, right? Now I know that that is just a small subset, and emo carried on, and some bands that are really considered emo don't sound anything like Fall Out Boy or things like that. But in terms of that style of music, Davey, like I got into Seosin and bands like Under Oath. They had two big records. Under Oath was huge. I remember they had a record in '06. It was amazing, just amazing music. And I listened to other bands like Hawthorne Heights and all that. In terms of punk, I didn't get into that till later in life. I started really finding the music I would love in the early 2010s. I really found what it was I was looking for, and those were bands like the Ramones and really listening to the Ramones, right? I'm not so much a Sex Pistols fan as I am a Steve Jones fan, and I really love his solo work he did in the mid-'80s. There's some great records he did. One from '87 that's fantastic. It's really melancholy, kind of alternative rock, though, but the lyrics are amazing. Heaven and Hell is a great song on there. There's some brilliant songwriting on that record. I forget the name of the record, but it's Steve Jones. It's him holding his Les Paul like this. It's a black and white cover. It's a great record. Lifetime I like, Save the Day I'm familiar with, but I'm not too familiar with. But that kind of answers the question. You know what I'm really into, but yeah, definitely. Are you an ass or a tits guy? I like them both, dude. Like, I love big tits, as you guys probably know. Nick has made that Nick has clipped that thing 1,000 times of me saying that. But yeah, I love ass too. Are you kidding me? Thank God like in the late 90s, like the look for women was like really skinny, and the look for women back then was like really skinny legs, skinny arms, tiny waist, and D cups. Like, I hated that. I need women with. I'm not saying you need to be big, but like I like women with some meat on there. No, great, just beautiful, great, but put some meat on the bones, curves. You know, I like, yeah, dude. Forget about it. I just thought you were trolling me, dude. Like, I have a sense of humor if you are, but maybe I didn't answer. I thought, I'm always hesitant of people that don't have profile pictures. And look, you got to admit, the ghost of John Lennon is kind of a weird name for a channel. If it was the ghost of Tom Joad, I would at least get the reference, right? I would say that 2.79 Canadian is a troll, but a lovely troll at least. I don't. Maybe he was. He seems like an all right guy. Glad to check the late night stream. Cheers, man. Thanks, Patrick, for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. There's 90 of y'all here. Wow. I need to behave. I thought there was gonna be like 10 of y'all here tonight. Late night radio vibes, dude. I love that because I'm a Howard Stern kid. I'm stupid excited for Kino's Prophecy 4K next month. Oh yeah, Prophecy, the not what am I thinking of? Not The Prophecy, but Prophecy. That movie. I know what you're talking about. No problem, Hunter. And as a matter of fact, Hunter, I got this video I gotta upload. I gotta upload it to YouTube. I forgot to do it before I went live, but you're gonna get another one. I just got back into collecting. I don't know if I can keep up with the steel books. They've gotten expensive. Pick and choose what you want, dude. And Rated R Zombie, I'm gonna tell you, if you're a fan of this channel, I can get you collecting some really fun stuff for cheap, like the vintage Anchor Bay DVDs and stuff. I've been having a blast with that. Check those videos out, man. I've never had more fun collecting in my life. My wallet's very thankful too. I wish no one asks for it, but I wish the Dukes of Hazzard TV show would get a Blu-ray release. Any show you want to see, go to Blu-ray or 4K. Well, I have gotten a lot of stuff that I've wanted. Oh, Unsolved Mysteries, the TV show needs to get a big DVD release again. They had some, but they went out of print bad. I have one season of it, a subset of a season, It's not even that. It's just a bunch of episodes that kind of have the same kind of theme. But there was a big treasure chest box set that Unsolved Mysteries had. It went out of print. They need to put those back in print for sure. What's up, Hoss? Saturn Video, what's up, dude? What in the world? Good thing I'm still awake with no work tomorrow. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I think we have another super chat. Oh, it's a Ghost of John Lennon again. Not trolling. Just got my Shamrock CHH tonight and Shamrock Leprechaun melt in the mail. Oh, nice, dude. Well, listen. I feel bad. Thank you. Not that I was being mean, but like you can see where I was coming from. I was like, is this guy just making fun of my hair? I guess you kept asking it. You wouldn't even, if memory serves, you never even changed the wording. It was the same wording the whole time. So thank you, dude. I appreciate it. God bless you, brother. And hey, enjoy those melts, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we have the sickest melt collection coming this coming weekend. Not tomorrow, but like next weekend. If you guys love vintage video labels, and if you love Freddy's Nightmares and Friday the 13th, the TV series from the 80s, oh my God, I'm excited about this launch. We're doing vintage video label melts like media and Vestron video, and we're gonna have Friday the 13th, the series candles and Freddy's Nightmares candles. It's gonna be fucking amazing. You guys are gonna love it. Let me give you a clip.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's George P. Wilbur, Jizz P. what I say.
And thank you, Big K's Movie and Games for the $5 super chat. God bless you, dude. I awoke an hour ago to noise outside my window. I opened my back door to look and saw him standing there. I said in a scared voice, Trevor Moore. I was reading this seriously for a second. Oh my God, dude. God bless you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I feel like people sleep.
Oh man. 3:45 for you. Well, hey man, I'm glad you're hanging out with me, Sean. I like that Prophecy film, but I have the Scream Factory Blu-ray of it. I think you're talking to I think you're talking to the other guy, McCarr. I like the film. I have the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I'm pretty much good with, but it's a fun little movie. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Thank you. God, we got 97 people here. It's wild. Ask away, guys. I just want to answer your questions and talk to you and just hang out for a little bit because I really do love you guys. The channel is on fire, by the way. I've been working hard and it's been paying off. Things are doing good. I hope you guys been enjoying the Friday the 13th type videos. I've been having fun with those. CHH, what's your favorite soda? Adam, I'll tell you what, Adam. I like Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is better than Pepsi Zero, by the way. That's a fact. I do like the Coke Zeros. I really do. Right now, I've been enjoying some Big Red Zero Sugars, but they have to be ice cold, Adam. They have to be ice cold. And I like the Liquid Death Root Beer soda, which is basically a sparkling water, which is really good. But yeah, I've been enjoying that big time. After watching this channel for a while now, I just recently realized you were in Louisiana. I'm in Lafayette. I actually went to kick it with Bud Haddonfield Friday to watch Joe Bob. Dude, nice. Yeah, I'm in North Louisiana, Ryan, but awesome. It's nice to have another Louisiana guy in here. I feel like I'm the only Louisiana guy on the planet on the internet sometimes. What's your top 5 hair metal bands? That's a good question. I gotta go Whitesnake. You have to go Whitesnake. You have to go Rat. You have to throw in Wasp. Wasp has to be up there for sure. You have to put Dokken in there. But my thing is Dream Warriors isn't even in my top 5 Dokken songs. So I just want to make that clear. I'm a really big Dokken fan, but Dream Warriors isn't even in my top 5. And I think you got to throw in, I'm going to throw in a wild card on this one. There's a lot of deep cuts. I'm going to throw in Babylon AD. Babylon AD is a great band. Say us in some good shit. Anthony Green's voice is top notch. Maybe I'll send you some choice cuts to see if I can earn that musical taste trust. Oh, dude, please send away. Please, you know how to reach me. As far as I mean, definitely we already have a box set announced. Whether they release some of those individually or not remains to be seen. But my thing is, I kept telling people, don't freak out over the $300 box set that Elm Street's going to have, because that's the only thing that's been announced. People are like, I'm not spending that. I guess I'm going to stick with the Blu-rays. I'm like, just wait. America hasn't even announced anything yet. People freak out when they see something announced. They think that's the only thing. I get it. But my thing is, just wait, guys. Hang tight, you know. Watching from Ireland. John Hayes, thank you. I don't want you to either, Mr. Deadlights, but at the same time, if you do, you'll come back. So, thank you so much, Davey Deathray with the 2. Great channel over there, guys. Go check Davey out. Are you gonna make it out to H50 or what? You know what? It's funny you mentioned that. I'm gonna go. I really am gonna go. If they do it, I'm gonna go. It'll be my first and probably only time going to California. I shouldn't say that. Who knows? Maybe I could live out there one day. My goal is probably to move somewhere closer to Dallas in the future. It's a little suburb out of Dallas. I do love the Dallas area. But anyway, yes, I will make it to H50. I'll be 30. When is H50? That'll be 2028, right? I will be like 36, 37. Yeah, I'll go. I'm going to go. I will be there. Mark my words. I will be there.
George P. Wilbur is, well, actually, no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's Sweet George Wilbur, just P. What I say.
I completely 180'd on music in my 20s. I went from classic country only to classic rock only. John, it's funny you say that, dude. Same. I used to listen to a band called Him religiously. I still love the band, but I found Alice Cooper. Alice saved my life. I don't want to talk about that too much because I'll cry like a baby, but like I was going through a lot, and I found Alice Cooper in that time around 2012, 2013, and Alice saved me. His music genuinely changed my life, and I've been an Alice Cooper fanatic ever since. He's my hero. I that's my hero, Alice Cooper. What's up, child of the 80s? I did actually. You know, I can't wait to review them, and I guarantee you I'm going to love the experience of watching those on 4K for the first time. I really am. You know, I can't wait. I'm excited. I got to watch Hellraiser Revelations tomorrow for a show, and I'm trying to mentally prepare for it again. Oh, it's fun. It's so bad it's good. I love watching those horribly bad movies. I think they're so fun to watch. What will be the best movie of 2025, regardless of genre at the box office? Well, I really typically only go to see horror films at the box office, but I do have a lot of hope for this. It's funny you asked that. I kind of have some hope for this Naked Gun. I really do. Thank you so much, Brody Kane. I love the color grading on Children of the Corn Floor. Oh, we got to play this again. We got to play this again for that.
George P. Wilbur is, well, actually, no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's Sweet George Wilbur, just P. What I say.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. Have you ever had any paranormal or supernatural things happen to you? I think I have. I might not have been aware of it at certain points, but Mikar, I will tell you this. I did run into a cult one night. I did. It was in an abandoned school. I'm not going to say the name of the school, but it was late at night. I cut a corner in this. It was a big school, Mikar. I cut a corner. I saw the candle lights, and my eyes needed to adjust to what I was seeing. And they had the robes on. They had the vigil. It was just like out of Halloween 6. You remember in the beginning of the movie? It was just like it. I'd never run so fast in my life. I got out of there, and I don't even want to know what they were doing. Don't even want to know. Joy Post, what's up? Joy Post is always sharing my posts on Instagram. That's really nice of him. Thank you. Santa Carla, murder capital of the world. What's up, Tony? Oh, good to see you, dude. How awesome was it to see Kurt Russell and Keith David reunite at Carpenter's ceremony? Hit me in the feels. It really did. Kurt looks great, by the way, and so does Keith. And John looks so happy. What I loved about John's speech, if you guys heard it, was like he talked for 10 seconds and then he goes, "Let's go get lunch." God, you got to love it. Oh, man. I am going to go down to the very bottom of the comments, guys, because I am that far back. Let's go right about here. Hey, CHH, do you have that Anchor Bay Hellraiser puzzle DVD box set? Anchor Bay is still king when it comes to... Well, no, I tried to buy it, but somebody outbid me on it. But I think somebody said they had a spare that they were going to P.O. box me. So I'll check my P.O. box in a few days. I could... I think technically I could. But I will be very old. I did see Alice on the Too Close for Comfort tour. I got my hat for the concert too. It was a great concert. Best concert. Good, dude. Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer because I don't watch trailers anymore. But at the same time, I just somebody told me it's Christian, it's not a remake. It's this, and I was like, yeah, man, let's go for it. By the way, dude, I don't know if you told. I did check out that Fletch movie that you had told me about. That came out like last year. It's funny because I remember seeing the poster at the theater, and I thought it was good. Christian, I was watching a Lost River live stream last week, and Nick was telling us about how he shared a bed with you one time. He was saying you kept hinting for some Nick bedroom action. We did share a bed. See, I'm just the kind of like my thing is it was like he could have slept on the floor or got into bed with me, and he got into bed with me. But there was no action. As a matter of fact, as soon as I got into bed and he was in it, you know that thing where you just turn all the way to the side and you just look away from him? That's my instinct to do that. Oh, man. Because we were in a hotel room and Jay wasn't good. Jay Stingray, my buddy Jay, he's a bigger guy. Ain't nobody getting into bed with him. Not because he's big, but because like I was a guest in Jay's hotel room when I was staying at the convention. So, and I think the next night Nick slept on an air mattress, and I was like, okay, good. I like the bed's mine. Get in the air mattress, kid. And he did. Yes, Dave. So what I said was, they're making another one. It's ongoing, but and in my video, I'll tell you this because I filmed this video about this. Umbrella had reached out to me last year. And they said, "Hey, Christian, we've seen some videos you've done on some of our products, and we really appreciate it. We want to send you some stuff." I said, "If you guys want to do it, that'd be amazing." So they did, and they said, "Here, we're going to send you an invoice of what we're sending you." And they were sending me a bunch of Terrifier stuff, including the box set. And no, you're absolutely right. I did say I wasn't going to get it. And this is what I did in this video. I mean, the video will come out soon, but I'll let you guys know now since you're all here hanging out with me. I said, listen, if you don't want this box set, I totally get it. I even said in the video, the franchise is ongoing. But what I did do, Dave, which I thought was cool, was I talked a lot about the fact that you can get these separately. And I also talked about the picture quality on Terrifier 1, which I think was the first time it hit 4K. And man, I loved it. So in that video, I essentially say, if you do anything, go for Terrifier 1 because it looks awesome. It's a great looking 4K. And I love that movie. I love Terrifier 1. So yeah, you're right. No bones about it. They sent it to me and I appreciate it. It's very kind of them. But I have done a lot of videos talking about them. So I'm not saying I deserve it, but I'm saying, yeah, I appreciate it that they noticed that I've talked about a lot of their releases. I have that one keyed up. There's a horror convention sometime in September in Houston, and the actress that plays Carly Beth, Catherine Long, and the actor that plays the bully Chuck are going to be there from the Haunted Mask. Nice, dude. What's up, Ann? Well, if you can't sleep, buddy, come hang out here with us for a little bit. No, it wasn't Trevor Morehouse. Maybe it was. I don't know. Donovan, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I don't consider myself a podcaster, but point taken. It'd probably be a better movie if it was a podcaster too. No, I have not checked out any Hong Kong horror. I've been keeping myself busy with the way my channel's been going and the stuff I've been talking about. So right now, my priority has not been diving into stuff like that. And besides, there's other channels out there that would do a much better job of breaking that stuff down and reviewing it than I would. But I would like to watch one just for the hell of it. But that's the kind of stuff, dude. Like I would want to watch. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily Hong Kong. I've seen some of the classics like Evil Dead Trap, of course, but other stuff like that they've done, like that would be stuff I'd want to watch with friends to laugh at and have a good time with. Brody, Children of the Corn is my favorite. Children of the Corn is my all-time favorite Stephen King movie. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like that's my favorite. Do I think it's the best? Maybe not, but it's my favorite. I love it. It depends on the day. Right now, my favorite Alice Cooper song is God, dude, I don't even know. It's so tough to pick. Right now, I'm digging Who Do You Think We Are off of Special Forces. It's got a great little kick to it. What's up, man? Greetings from Germany. Have you seen the movie Frankenstein's Army? The creature design is insane. Dude, I haven't seen that movie in years, but I tell you what, I have seen Frankenstein's Army. That'd be a fun revisit. That'd be a fun revisit. I'd turn my back to Nick too, but mostly because of our differing opinions on Halloween 5. So wait, I'm assuming you don't like it at all. My thing, Davey, is like, and I don't know if Nick is different from me. I can tell you why I like a film, but I'll also tell you why I totally agree with why it's bad. Like I like how I'll tell you this, Dave. I like Halloween 5 because it feels so quirky and foreign, like an Italian horror movie. And the fact that Dr. Loomis is a character, in my opinion, he became an alcoholic, and that's why he's so quirky and weird in the film, because he got hooked on booze from the old priest in 4 when he got in the car with him. Like he got a sip of that old cough medicine and then he liked it. And so by the time you see him in Halloween 5, he's now addicted to alcohol. So that's why he makes all the weird faces and he takes 3 tries to flick on the light switch in the Myers house. He's drunk. And I think that's so funny. Clearly it's a rushed, ridiculous film, but there's quirky things about it that I love. But I also would not try to say that it's a great film. I would never say it's a great film. So maybe Nick does. I don't know. Thank you so much, dude, for the $2 super chat. Let me do the clip first, and then we'll answer the question.
I feel like people sleep.
Freddy or Jason, who do you want to see back most? Definitely Jason, which I know sounds so blasphemous because people know that Freddy is my number one, is my baby Freddy right there. But why? Why would I say that? The reason I say that is because I just, for me, I think two things can be true at once. I think two things can be true in the sense that, yes, somebody can and somebody eventually will be Freddy in the future, but also nobody will ever be as good as Robert, and I'm okay if they don't make another one. So with that being said, I would love to see Jason come back, and I would love to see Derek Mears come back as Jason. I thought he did a journeyman's job in the remake. I thought he was fantastic. He's clearly a fan of the movies, and that goes a long way with me. So not only would I like to see Jason come back, I'd like to see Mr. Mears reprise the role as Jason Voorhees. You know, 76 to 88, the best of any director with John Carpenter. You know what? I think so. You could also make the argument of that for Mr. Romero too, but Carpenter did some classics. Yeah, the popcorn bucket craze is going rampant. It is for sure. What would be a cool Nightmare on Elm Street popcorn bucket? Great question. I would just like a big Freddy head, like that, with a big mouth where you just reach in to grab the popcorn, something like that. Thank you. I do try to be transparent because it's a whole lot easier to just be honest as opposed to trying to keep up with a character or lying. So, and I think most people do. I'm not jaded to think I'm the only honest person on the internet. That's bullshit. Most people are. But yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Tingles from ASMR. What's up, girl? I clicks CHH live in the middle. I click so fast. I need you to make more videos. Like, you have a knack for it. That's great. I really do love your stuff. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of ASMR. I love ASMR. And I found Tingles from ASMR. You either commented on one of my videos or I just happened to find you and you just like were talking about horror movies and you were eating pizza and it was just chill. And I loved it. God, I love that stuff. So I'd love to see you come back with some more. Thank you, girl. Appreciate it. Good to see you. I hope you're doing okay, by the way. CHH, one time I was at a friend's house and they were playing with a Ouija board. A crucifix fell off the wall. I will never mess with one of those boards. Hell no, dude. I don't fuck around with that stuff. I don't. Hell no. I just watched Scream Broke this Friday. I was wondering if you plan on seeing it. Me and the other two people in the theater were laughing the whole time. You and the only other two people. Wow. Yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it for sure. You mentioned before being an Iron Maiden fan. Are you a fan of Bruce Dickinson's solo albums? They're okay. Like Tattooed Millionaire is fine. But his best work is as a metal act. Because, he really kind of does just rock stuff, right? With his solo stuff. So it's fine. Tattoo Millionaire is a good song, catchy chorus, but his best work is with Maiden, hands down. I have not met Mr. Carpenter. I have not. I would love to. Jaden Jones, what's up? Yo, what's good, man? Been a hot minute since I last tuned in. Well, it's good to see you on the Midnight Witching Hour show, or the Witching Hour show. I love the first three, dude. You and me both. I love them. Good morning from Sweden. That's another reason where I kind of wanted to go live right now at 3:15 in the morning because some of my overseas viewers could check it out. Appreciate your vids. Thank you. Really, I really appreciate it. God bless you for that. Thank you. It just is what it is. We'll see if it's any good or not. I've covered it so far, and if there's something new development, I'll talk about it. But as we know right now, who do you think we are? Special forces in an armored car. Great song. I did not order that. I don't know if that's any good or not. You'd have to tell me. I don't think no, I didn't order that. I bet it was. I didn't watch it. Oh, dude, the original Salem's Lot is probably one of the best Toby Hooper things of all time. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Top 3 Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Great question. Bloodsport's always number 1. Number 2, I'm going to come in with A Swift Hard Target. And number 3, I'm going to throw it with Death Warrant, a classic prison movie. Great movie. Hell of a Summer. I think I've heard of that. Again, you guys know I don't watch trailers, but I'm sure I'll check that out. Thank you, Davey, with another $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Why is Rust in Peace the best thrash album ever? I think it's because I actually agree with you. It's at least top 5. I tell you what, though, I do love Peace Sells, but Rust in Peace, I think Holy War's The Punishment Due is probably one of the greatest metal songs ever written of all time. Yeah, just insane. Just absolutely insane. It's a perfect metal song. So it's a top to bottom great record. 1990, I believe. So yeah, Rust in Peace is a masterpiece. I really do agree with that. You don't get much better than that. Here we go.
It is fucking fantastic.
Hey, Christian, does Cold Canyons do any traveling shows? I would love to play shows with you and my band Fury 58 or come down there to your area and play a show with you. If you can come to us, it's a lot easier for us to book a show here. We play around North Louisiana and stuff like that. Uh, it depends on where you are. I don't know how far you are. If you get with me and you're serious, I can see if we can work something out. That'd be cool. I don't know if I've seen the Jester. Maybe. What's up, Josh? Yeah, I'm just going live late at night. It's wild that we got 109 people in here. It's crazy, to be honest with you. CHH is international. I am international. Magic, dude. Yeah, Magic's great. Great movie. CHH, did you grow up watching any horror hosts on TV, a la the Shocker Theater, Nightmare Theater format? I was raised on Indiana's own Sammy Terry, a host whose name is played on Cemetery. Yeah, there was somebody my uncle used to watch called Mortis that used to come on public access TV. God, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna see him tomorrow or today. I'm gonna ask him about that. Mortis. It was black and white. Oh God, now it's bringing back so many memories. It was local. It was local. Poison Oak's good. I mean, you can see just a hint of where it was, but that's just because the medicine was getting rid of it. But I'm good. I am good. Oh God, I didn't bug you guys about that. Please, we have 108 people in here. Please drop a like. If I can get 100 likes on a 3 a.m. show, I'd feel like I've done something here. That'd be great, guys. Please drop a like on the video right now, right down there. Go hit the like button. Go hit it. Just for me. Just go hit it. That'd be cool. Come on, guys. Are you getting anything from the Kino sale? I got internal affairs and an old school and witness for the prosecution. I gotta go look. I'll see. I gotta see what's what. What's up, Orc? How are you, dude? I don't have any update on arts. I do not. I do not. And thank you for becoming a member, Orc. I appreciate that. Became a YouTube member. Let me give you a little clip for that.
I'm gonna go fucking buck wild for Easter this year.
Nice, Bradley. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be at a Full Moon Horror Tattoo Festival. If anybody's gonna be able to see me there, in Nashville, Tennessee, I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Be there Friday and Saturday. I'm really hoping for an H6 Steelbook soon because I'm tired of having to go on a witch hunt for the Screen Factory release. It should be available. You just got to buy it with the other two. I'm assuming you don't want to do that, Jaden. But now that Paramount owns the films, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get one of those because they did H2O for the anniversary. And this year is the anniversary of H6. So you know what? I think they are going to do it this year. I'm not even kidding. I think they'll do it this year. Lots of people with insomnia here. I'm on graveyards myself, so it's 3 in the afternoon for me. Although I'm going to go to bed, and when I get done with this, I will go to bed early because I have to go to see family at lunchtime. So I'd usually wake up around 2, but I have to be there at 12:30. So I don't normally get to see CHH live due to the time difference. This is special. I'm glad to have you, dude, because I've seen you in my comment sections over the years, Andy. So I appreciate that. Did you ever finish show Walking Dead? What were your thoughts on the series? Good thing about the show is there's no definitive ending because the series finale is open-ended for the spinoffs. I am on season. I'm not going to say too much because I'm just so hesitant to have people start discussing it, especially if they say it's going to get worse from there. But I just finished season 9 about 4 or 5 days ago. And it's kind of nice to not, I appreciate the question. I'm not saying you can't ask, but it's kind of nice to not talk about it online because I can just truly enjoy the show as the show. I don't have to worry about reviewing it. I don't have to worry about discussing it. I can just truly enjoy it, So that's been nice. We have a bunch of, I play at a lot of them. We have a bunch in Shreveport. A bunch of breweries. Yeah. Been going through a lot lately in your videos. Always help me be kinder to myself. Dude, Simon, thank you. Whatever you're going through, dude, I guarantee you'll get through it. You'll get on the other side, my dude. I go through a lot of shit too. And you guys, it's you guys help me out as much as maybe I help you guys out. So I'm glad to hear that. And we're all in this shit together. Nobody should have to feel like they're alone. And even though I can't talk to a lot of people at once, if my video gives you the feeling of just a friend hanging out with you, dude, I swear that is the best thing. When I get those kinds of messages like, hey, your videos just feel like I'm talking to a chill dude hanging out at the bar, just bullshitting. If I'm doing that, man, that's amazing. But hang in there, dude. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you busy with videos, and hopefully keep you entertained. I've seen your videos on hardware. Have you seen Richie Stanley's Dust Devil Subsur? No, I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen anything else from Richard. But I do like hardware, so I'd have to see which ones I would check out. Jeff, which out of those, which one's the best? It's funny you say that, Bradley. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video ranking the Final Destination films because I bought a Blu-ray release, a Blu-ray set of all of them, Bradley. I watched all of them to get ready for Bloodlines. Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking me if it's going to get I thought you were going to ask me if it was good. You're asking if it will get a 4K or just a Blu-ray. I don't know. Probably a 4K, but maybe not a box set. But I will say this. I have hope in the new one. I think it's going to be good. No, not this weekend. April 18th and 19th. Look up the Full Moon Horror Tattoo Festival that weekend. Is Torch the best puppet? There's an argument for that. I have a Torch. He's you can't see him. He's over there with the rest of my puppets. Let me see if I can show you guys. See Torch in the back? Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Piz. I don't really have too much of a collection. I have P basses. I have a little Epiphone SG I use, a Fender Fat Strat. I have a jazz bass, 4-string, 5-string jazz bass, 4-string, 5-string precision bass, and a 7-string Schecter Omen. Yeah, somebody had recommended me a channel on here to watch about that, and I watched that. And there's a few segments that are on YouTube from that show, but not a lot of it was archived because of the dark nature of it. Tony, you know what? I keep checking my email about that. I'm ready because they said that Reanimator was supposed to be like March, wasn't it? Brandon, my channel's like a warm blanket. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. I got an Art Bell from shout out to S'mores Indoors on YouTube. My buddy Corey. He actually introduced me to Art Bell, and I love listening to some of those radio calls with Art Bell. So I'm a fan now, but I didn't grow up with him. Oh my God, Decker Shadow. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in years. Is that a movie review channel? I know it, but I haven't heard that name in years. 11 more likes. Are we there? Are we there? I know it's crazy. We at 107 right now, which is pretty impressive. Yeah. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, guys. Y'all are awesome. I watch your videos at night when I can't sleep. Reminds me of the times me and my now past best friend would talk about our favorite movies and horror flicks growing up in the 80s and 90s. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm sorry you lost your best friend, man. This YouTube thing, it's weird, right? Because I make these videos and I'm really just trying to, there's channels out there. There's channels out there that can edit so well and they can do this and do this. And I know what I can do and I know what I can't do. And the thing I just try to do is like, you know what? I don't want to talk at the audience. I don't want to be an educator to the audience. I want to talk to the audience like I'm a friend of them. And the reality is the way I talk on my videos and stuff, it's just how I am in real life. And that's when I was like, I'm not going to try to be somebody. I'm not going to try to play this character. And there's some people that do it like Dr. Wolfula. I love that channel. That's clearly a character. He dresses up with an outfit on. But I could never do that. I'm not good at it. So I just try to come in here, man. Got my sweatpants on, got my baggy t-shirt on, long hair, greasy long hair. Well, hair's not greasy right now, but and I want to have a good time and hang out with you guys and just talk about shit and talk to you, not at you. So when you say something like that, man, it really means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. That hit me, man. That really hit me. Norn Red, what's up, dude? What's up, CHH? Good to catch you live. I'm up at work now. Graveyard shift. Hell yeah. I'm on graveyard shift. I'm just off tonight, so. Tattoos are cool. You don't need to get one, but Alice Cooper doesn't have any tattoos. The Strain, a Guillermo del Toro vampire TV series. Wow. We'll all go through hard times. 4 weeks ago, I lost a job I was at for 14 years. Got into a good place now. If it wasn't for Planet CHH, Nick, Dead Pit, and Piz, I'd kind of be lost. Well, dude, I'm glad you're in a good place. Life seems to kind of work itself out. Interestingly enough, But I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. Do I think paying double the price to import the Grindhouse beyond 4K crazy to you? Double? Boogin, I'll tell you this, man. Probably so. I will say that. I would say get the Grindhouse Blu-ray if you can get it for a cheap price, because that's a good release still. But I would not pay double. I have to be honest with you. I would not pay double. I struggle with a lot of self-doubt and depression. Sometimes just the little things like a CHH live stream can be just that little bump of help you need. Listen, Aaron, dude. We're all here for each other. And the thing is, I learned this. I learned this when I got a little bit older. Everybody's got a private battle they're going through. And there are times where I've had a horrible day or something, and maybe Pizzo hit me up or something and just said something to me nice, or left me a nice comment about something, or just made me laugh out of the blue for something. And I want to say to him sometimes, and that's just an example. I have of course, other people in my life, tons of that have done the same thing. And I almost want to be like, dude, you really don't, when you said that, when you told me this or made me laugh earlier, I don't think you realize how much it really saved my day. I'm going through a lot right now. And isn't it weird and mysterious how that kind of stuff always seems to happen when we need it, but we don't vocalize it. We don't say to the world, guys, I'm going through a lot right now. I need little wins. I need little things here and there. It just kind of happens. I go through the same thing, man. And there's energy out there that we somehow know when we kind of need to give each other a boost. And it happens to me too, dude. So anyway, what I was getting at is when you realize that everybody has blood pumping through their bodies and they have struggles and personal things they're going through, and they're not a non-playable character, as they say, and you just treat people nice and you don't hate them just because you don't know them. Because when you're young, you kind of just hate everybody. They're not human to you. You don't give them human traits yet because you don't know their lived experience. When you understand that even when you don't know somebody, they all have lived experience, and you're nice from the get-go and you give everybody that level of respect from the start, dude, it makes you a happier person. And another thing I'll say, and I'm not saying you need this, Aaron, I'm just saying this in general, guys, but I constantly keep myself busy. I constantly keep myself working whether it be for pleasure or for business. And man, I'm in a good mood because my blood is always pumping in my body. I'm always moving. I'm always going. And it makes me, my endorphins are always kicked up. I'm in a good mood a lot of the time. I really am, because I'm always going. I'm always working. And I'm not saying everybody needs to do that, but man, whenever people say like, I'm just not feeling good right now, I'm bummed out. Sometimes people don't like it when I say this, but I'll say, have you exercised today? Have you gotten up? Have you done anything? Have you rearranged a shelf on for your movies? Have you listened to a record? Getting that blood pumping, man, it's so underrated, you know? Thank you, Mojo. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. You guys are awesome. Well, hey, man, you got Mad Max. You got 106 friends in here tonight. Never thought I'd be watching CHH live first thing in the morning. Keep up the great work, man. All the best from Ireland. Great to see you, comic page turners. Great to see you. This whole channel is like a godsend for me because I don't really got that many friends, and even less who are obsessed with movies and horror like I am. Hey, well, Jade, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told him, dude. You got 100 right now. You got 108 friends in here. Got 108 friends in here, dude. Davey with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Let me give you your clip.
George P. Wilbur is, well, actually, no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's we George Wilbur, just P. what I say.
Did Alice help you find your faith? You know, that's a good question. I don't talk about my personal faith a whole lot, but I don't shy away from it either. I'll tell you what I feel, Davey Deathray. I have a problem with organized religion. I've seen people that are quote unquote preachers be very, very judgmental people in real life. It's people that I was around for a consistent amount of time, for a long time. And it really threw me off, which isn't really to blame for organized religion. I guess my whole thing was I've seen people that are atheist or agnostic treat people with so much dignity and respect and kindness. And I've also seen people that are quote unquote preachers, people that are consistent churchgoers, parishioners, if you will, be extremely judgmental and mean to people. And it really turned me off from religion. And I know you actually specifically asked about faith, which is a great distinction. In a way, I think Alice did, because, you know, I look at Alice's life and his ability at his age, and I think that he's been given a gift to stay so youthful, to stay so vibrant and healthy, and be as good as he ever has been. And I don't say that lightly. And I think for me, I say God bless you a lot to people. And it's kind of out of habit because, you know, I just say that, not really know. It's my way of just saying thank you almost. But the reality is I'm not a very religious person, but I do think that in my life, I've had enough extremely wild coincidences happen that have changed my life, that makes me think that there's something out there that has my best interest at play. And I believe that to be God, the higher power. But I'm not very religious. I think religion can be one of the worst things to civilization, the way that we've divided everything and the way that wars are fought over it. It's disgusting, really. So religion, I think, is one of the best things to ever happen. I think it's also one of the worst things because of the way we've divided. Like I could get into a whole thing about this. Like, if we're all believing in the same God, why is there so many different versions of Christianity? Why is there Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, Pentecostal, non-denominational? Like, why? Why are there so many distinctions? If we're all reading from the same book. So this is, like I said, I could get into a whole spiel. But I tell you what, Alice did help me. And the answer is I am a very spiritual person. I believe you treat people with kindness, You give people respect. You give them the courtesy to respect their beliefs one way or the other. And I'll say this, like, there are people that I'll leave it at that. I could get into it. I'll leave it at that. But thank you for the question. Great question. Thank you so much, Randy, with a $9.99 super chat. God bless you, dude. Let me give you your clip.
I'm going to go fucking buck wild for Easter this year.
Randy, thank you so much. Hey, brother, working graveyard right now. So awesome to see you live. Hope all is well. Everything is great, dude. Just hanging out, talking real talk late night with the audience. I love this kind of stuff. So let's kind of scroll down through the comments. Favorite Jurassic Park movie is definitely the first one, but then I like 3. As an Irish person, I couldn't stop laughing at the clip. That was a Jamaican accent instead of Irish. Oh, although there is a part of Jamaica that have the people have Irish accents, so it wasn't that far off. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. It's so much easier to be nice than to be a dick. So we all should just, you guys are as nice to me though. So it's like, I appreciate you guys tonight. Better Arnold movie, Predator or Terminator? I'm gonna have to say Predator because of the cast. It's really hard to beat Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura. I have a blast with Predator. I really do. I have a blast with Predator. I took a class on world religion in college. It would blow your mind. I bet you it would. Sorry, guys. I'm getting lost in the comments. There you go, dude. Yeah. There's so many distinctions because of our pride as humans. I appreciate the answer. And yes, we are not here to judge. We've got to love one another and build communities. God bless you, dude. I totally agree. Real quick, let me get to this one. Thank you so much, David. This is the first time I've caught live. Just got out of work. Hello from California. Hello, David. Cheers, brother. David, just out of curiosity, do you live near the Santa Mira factory in Halloween 3? I can't say I'm excited for anything Ari Aster's done because he's kind of been letting me down. Like, I hated Beau Was Afraid. I wanted, if I saw him, I swear I'd walk up to Ari and I would say, "You can do better than that." Oh my God. Favorite Motorhead album? That's a great question. It's a 3-way tie between 1916, between Bastards is a great record. And honestly, Sacrifice is a fantastic record. But I also love Overnight Sensation. There's a lot of great Motorhead records. There's a lot of great Motorhead records. Oh, I hope that there's nothing, man. I think naturally a lot of us have a fear of death and the idea of just everything being done. Because some people say, well, death really isn't that bad. Just think about it. It was like it was like before you were born, there was just nothing. I was like, that wasn't great. What do you mean? That wasn't great. I didn't exist. I think they will be, because I think we've gotten to a point to where we have digitized and made everything so not physical that people have kind of turned away, and they will go out of their way to keep stuff physical. Like, I'll tell you what, Retro Ryan, I think like right now, Joanne is going out of business. And there's a lot of people that think, this is the future, is there's going to be no more stores anymore. I think there will be a renaissance of shopping in stores down the road where there's going to be a lot, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. because people will realize, oh my God, we're losing everything that we have. I also heard that Joanne got screwed. The company wasn't necessarily in debt, but the company got bought out, and then the debt got thrown on to Joanne's. So, because I love that store, that craft store. Joanne's was great. Great store. Batman Forever. Sacrifice is great. Morning from Ireland. Wayne's World 1. It's got Alice Cooper in it. Command and Console, thank you for the $5. Morning from the UK. I watched The Others a few days ago. Effing loved it. Nicole Kidman is on absolute top form. Thank you, Command and Console, for the $5 super chat from the UK. Thank you so much. I tell you what, dude, I grew up with that movie, and it scared the hell out of me as a kid. There's a Criterion that I have of The Others. It's a great release. Man, that's a good movie. I love that movie. And you're right. She is great in that. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. I'll give you a little super chat.
I feel like people sleep.
The Halloween Factory with where we saw the mask. That's actual Don Post Studios in North Hollywood, California. Nice. What's up, Tony? Oh, religion is for people who don't want to go to hell, and spirituality is for people who have already been there. So are you saying I've been reincarnated? Because that's something I've always thought about, if reincarnation is real. Is that what deja vu is? There's a theory about reincarnation, and that's what deja vu is. You know? Oh, it's 4.5 hours from you, and you're in the Bay Area? I would drive over to it for a video. AI will create afterlife. Yeah, you're probably right. What's up, Cody? Good to see you, dude. What's up, everyone? Don't forget to round off, click the like button. Good to see you, brother. Are you the person that always... There's somebody that can't stand it when I just have a thumbnail with my face in it. They always say I'm a floating head. Is that you? Is that you? What's up, man? Good to see you. Do I like Judas Priest? Oh, dude, yeah. I read Rob Halford's book last year, year before. I audio booked it. It's fantastic. Yeah, love Judas Priest. Rock Hard, Ride Free is my favorite Judas Priest song of all time. I think Point of Entry is an underrated record. I also love Ram It Down. The opening track is just as good as anything off of Painkiller, which Painkiller, I don't know. If somebody said Painkiller is better than Rust in Peace, I would have to sit there and think about it. I'd probably go to Rust in Peace, but Painkiller is one of the greatest comeback albums of all time. Painkiller is an amazing record, and it's one of the best it's one of the best comeback records of all time, because it showed that a band that had been around and were innovators of heavy metal could still do it better than anybody. Painkiller, the guitar work is insane. The vocals are out of this world. Painkiller, maybe it's one of the greatest records of all heavy metal thrash records of all time. If you want to call it thrash, it's fast shit. So maybe it is thrash or not. Painkiller is a masterpiece. Mountain Veteran, Alice Cooper. That's right. The man, the myth, the legend. I loved Heavenly Bodies. The soundtrack is amazing. I got that movie. Yeah, I got it because I was enamored with the soundtrack. Charlie Hill, what's up, man? Hey, Christian, loving your channel. Been watching it for years. I come from Orpington, England. Please give me a shout out. Please keep up the good work, my friend. Well, Charlie, here's your shout out, man. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. It's so funny when you actually see people in here and they're talking to me live. I get the sense that they are chill, cool people. But whenever I see those comments, like somebody else asked me earlier, I don't know if you were here for it, but somebody kept saying, "Can you comment on your hair, Jeans?" And I kept thinking they were trolling me, because my hair is not that great. My hair's not that great. So I thought they were trolling me, saying my hair is like really bad. But they were like, no, I was just wondering. I'm so glad you enjoyed that Truth About Telekinesis video. I love that. I thought that video was funny. Guys, I bought myself a really great present for my birthday coming up. I got I'll tell you guys here, because y'all are here hanging out with me. I got another Friday the 13th bus coming. Got a part 1 Jason. It's going to be great. Can't wait to do a video on it. Just watching Golden Girls, nice. Well, you're watching the best Golden Girl right here. Bacon sandwiches. I love it. I absolutely love it. Have you heard the new Propaganda track or what? What is that? Let me look that up. I don't think I have. Let's see. Propaganda. At Peace. I got it saved. Yeah, I'll check it out when I get off the stream. I got it right there. Thank you. Cheers, Dave. Appreciate that. Let me give you a clip. Let me find a good one.
The best part of eating corn on the cob is when like shit sprays out of it and you hit somebody in the eye with the water.
Hair God. I wouldn't say that, but I appreciate it. Are you now you're trolling me. This is like the 6th time you've asked me, and I've already answered it. I told you I love the first movie, and I like 3. God, y'all are killing me. Oh my God. He's gonna ask it again. Watch. Oh man. Did you watch Black Death movie? I don't think I have, man. That doesn't sound familiar. The Maddie's makeover video is great, and it's so late 2000s. But I thought the video was unique and silly. I'm glad some of y'all enjoyed it, you know. Hey, Christian, do you have news if they are releasing Sleepaway Camp's 4K or Phantasm 4K box set? I don't at this time, but I can tell you what. You said you were in the UK, right? So if anybody does it, it'll probably be Arrow instead of Wellgo USA, which is the American distributor, because I don't think they want to pay to remaster all those films, but I think Arrow would. So I think Arrow will probably do a Phantasm box set probably within the next year or so. Sleepaway Camp, I don't know. I think there's a lot of issues because you got to remember those movies, they weren't owned by studios. They were owned by people, those independent films, right? So who knows what's going on with that movie. I love Ghost. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ghost. My favorite song is He Is. CHH rocking that Scream 2 hair vibe. Am I? I just, I did. What happened was I was gonna make my hair blonde, and I did a pass at it, and it came out really bronzy. And my wife was like, "You're gonna have to do it again." But I just didn't like where it was going, so then I decided to dye my hair dark red, and I just thought it worked. I thought it worked, so I stuck with it, and I've kind of stuck with it because I like it. It's not too crazy, but you could tell I'm a little off. So thank you so much, Mr. Deadlights, with a $5 super chat. Love you, bro. What's your favorite fat guy snack? Mine is Doritos with melted cheese in the microwave. Did I say that on a show? Because that's exactly what I do. I must have said that on a show before. I had to have said that on the show because not only did you say what I loved, you said it as specific as possible. That is my favorite late night snack. I get the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch is dynamite. They're so good.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's Sweet George Wilbur, Jizz P. Will, what I say.
Spooky to Scary, what's up? Been watching your channel for a while now, and you convinced me to get a 4K TV. Don't have a 4K player yet, but will soon. Hails to you, Big C. Dude, getting the TV is important. The player is important, but I tell you what, Spooky, if you can get a good price on those upscale Blu-ray players, they have a 4K upscale Blu-ray player, your movies will look great on Blu-ray. You can get those pretty cheap. They go on sale a lot because they're kind of unique technology. Not a lot of people get those, but I am paying full price. The problem with Restream is it was just buggy. When I try to do recording stuff like for the channel, it would not work at all. And that was a big thing that I use. So I'm just paying the full price. I'm sucking it up, and I'm going to try to stream often to try to get my money's worth out of it. And, you know, so I'm not going to bitch about it. I bitched about it. I'm not going to bitch about it anymore. He's looking for a different answer every time. Favorite Robert Englund movie other than Nightmare on Elm Street? That's a great question. Well, there's a hint. If you look behind me, Adam, that's your answer, because that's a great movie. Really want to start making horror-related content. Any advice? Also pick a name, Horrorholic or Video Terror. I like Horrorholic, but they're both good, but I like Horrorholic because it's kind of got like a rock and roll feel to it. Any advice? Have decent audio, whether you're filming. If you're filming with your phone, get a little lav mic that can plug into here, and you clip it onto yourself to have good audio. And talk about the stuff you genuinely love. Genuinely. It's okay to do stuff that's topical because there's nothing wrong with that, but make sure your channel is based around what you love, because then you're never going to get bored doing it. You don't care about the views. And when people do find you, I mean, look at the reception from the people here tonight, and they say that they enjoy the videos because it makes them relaxed and stuff like that. If you do what you love, you will get that same kind of reception. It took me, Horrorholic, it took me years to figure that out, because the reality is I should be a lot farther off than I am, but I wasn't putting forth the effort that needed to be done, and I wasn't being true to myself for a long time. So that's my advice. And take risks. Christian does have the Scream 2 hair. Hell yeah, that's the best hair. Well, I'm glad you like it too, man. Thank you. Did you see Walmart is actually accidentally leaked NECA doing an Ultimate Pamela? I'll get that. I love Pamela. Love Pamela. In America, they call cinemas theaters, but what do they call theaters? Theaters. Cinema. It's funny. I call it the theater. I don't call it, like, in my typical day-to-day. Oh, yeah, you're saying that they call that in America. I'm sorry. But what do they call theaters? Theaters. We just call it the same thing. No. I don't put the Doritos in the microwave. I get a small little bowl, and then I get in shredded cheese, and then I melt it down, and then I dip it like cheese dip. And it's good. Or sometimes you can take the plate, Davey. You get the plate out and drizzle your Doritos over that. Then you drizzle the cheese over that. Put that in the microwave for 35, 45 seconds, dude. And oh my God, it's delicious. But don't get plain Jane Doritos. Be willing to get a spicy flavor, because, man, the cheese loves that stuff. The Cool Ranch spicy, the Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot is so underrated. It's such a good Dorito flavor. Hey, Christian, hope the night's been treating you well. It is, Brad. Just, hanging out, doing a surprise live. Joe Purdue. Yeah, dude, I'm just doing a random late night live stream. It's crazy that I have the same amount of audience here at night. But then I guess I underestimate the amount of overseas fans of the channel we have here. So I have seen Dance Macabre. I thought I saw it on my shelf right there. No, but yes, I have seen Dance Macabre. I've seen Dance of the Dead too, which was Masters of Horror with Robert Englund. And to be fair, like, I learned that from Piz. Like, picture is good. Most people have decent pictures. If you have a ring light and you have, good audio, you're good. But you have to have good audio, because if audio sounds like shit, visually one thing, but you have to listen to everything. So, I've watched this channel for a long time and really, truly enjoy it. We have a lot of similar tastes. I'm glad to be able to be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more of these random late night live streams, for the overseas fans of the channel. So we'll start wrapping it up, guys. We'll do about 6 more minutes. Ask away, ask your questions, whatever y'all want to ask. We do rapid fire, and then we'll go wrap it up, guys. I may go watch Disturbia. I may go watch Disturbia. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight before bed. What do you guys think? Does that sound good? That's a great little movie. I saw that in high school, guys. That was a great experience. Disturbia. You know, really great little movie. Loved it. Greetings from the UK. Yeah, it's 3:58 a.m. So great to see everybody here tonight. You guys really made my night. Yeah, I'll see the Neutron. Great question. They've been having a lot of issues with some of their stuff. Just randomly getting pulled. You know, I don't know. What's a horror movie or franchise you think needs a reboot or remake? That's a good question. Why don't we give Shocker another shot? Wouldn't that be fun? You know, nice to see so many people from the UK here. Hell yeah. What's my favorite Guillermo del Toro film? Probably his Pan's Labyrinth is great. My wife loves that movie, but I'm a little partial to his Blade movie, right? This Blade movie is fantastic. Disturbia was, you know, I love the film. I saw it in the theater in high school with my friends. I was a big Shia LaBeouf kid because I grew up watching Even Stevens and all that. Just love the movie. No, I'm just gonna do the one this year for now, Hunter. I'm gonna do the full moon, and then I'm gonna bring it home. I don't really care for westerns. Like, I've tried getting into some because people have asked me to watch. It's just, they're not for me. It's kind of like superhero movies. It's just, I'm not into them. It's just the atmosphere of them. I can't. I don't jive with it. You know. Did I ever wear JNCOs? Oh man, no, I've never worn JNCOs. Oh my god. Let's do a few more questions from you guys. What do you want to ask? I should do these. I will, man. I'm on night shift all the time. I will do these for you guys. I definitely will. Granted, this is a Saturday night, so if I try to do these on a Monday night, it might be a different story, but that's okay. If it's just 25 people in here, we can hang out and talk. Let's see. Let's find out a good question. What are the chances of Arrow doing a 4K the Beyond overseas, meaning like the UK area? It's possible. It's very possible. Very much possible. What did they do? They did City of the Living Dead. And I've got another one they did. I think it was House by the Cemetery. CHH, will you shout out my girlfriend real quick? Her name is Paige. She's watching. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Paige. I'm sure she's a lovely young lady. Favorite Tales from the Crypt episode? You know, I really like the Morton Downey Jr. one. That's my favorite. Like, all-time favorite is the Morton Downey Jr. episode. It's a great episode. There's also a rock and roll episode where Iggy Pop performs. Might have been season 3, right? It's a great episode too. You see Iggy Pop performing in the beginning. It's great. And all through the house, the Christmas one's great. You know, it's a great one too. Yeah, somebody asked about Overkill last time. I have since I am an Overkill fan. The album from 1990 slips me. It's kind of like the bat skeleton thing. That's a great record. Since Hellraiser's on Disney Plus. I guess so, right? I usually go there, but this year I decided to go hang out with my buddies instead. There is one Western film I love. It's called Ghost Town from Empire Pictures. I shouldn't mention that. Just wanted to say to you, the man. You're the man, Nick. I appreciate that, dude. No, I don't think it will. I'd say get the DVD. Let me see if you guys can see it. Right there. Y'all see that? Twilight Zone, the movie on DVD? Got it. $3. It's the UBPX 700. If that's the one that you meant to type out. Favorite Wasp song? Great question. I wanna be somebody soon. And I also love the Headless Children, and I love the cover on that record of Can't You See the Real Me? Headless Children's an amazing record. Fucking amazing record. Ooh, I love Disturbed. Here I come, I'm dropping plates on your ass. I like Disturbed. They're good. Mount Rushmore horror games? I'm not the person to ask. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm gonna have to skip your question because I'm very. I can just tell you about a lot of the old school games like Mad Monster Party on Nintendo. I will say that I think the best horror game of all time is Splatterhouse 3. I have that for Sega Genesis. That's a great game. Cheers, man. Cheers to all my UK fans out there. Cheers to all my UK fans out there. You guys are awesome. Excuse me. I've always wanted to ask how you picked up always calling things sensational. Whenever I hear the word now, I think of your channel. You know what? I don't know. I just think it's a good word. Sensational. Favorite Universal monster? That's a good question. I think you got to go Dracula, right? I think you got to go Dracula. I'm such a fan of, Lugosi. Just a great film. My favorite. I like a lot of those old movies, man. There's a movie called Murders in the Rue Morgue that'll just rock you. So the movie's so punk rock, But yeah, I think I gotta go Dracula. Let's see. Favorite song from Chocolate Starfish, Not to Clear Water. You know what? I really like da-na-na, you'll get knocked the fuck out. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, 'cause your mouth writes checks that your ass can't cash. Was that Full Nelson? That song. First time I heard Alice was in Dazed and Confused. Knock straight the fuck out. Da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I've talked about this a lot. The show was moved to Nick's channel because we were doing the show once a week. It became overwhelming. I keep myself very, very busy with doing some sponsored videos as well as my channel's really grown. And so I need to step on the gas as much as I can. When we did that, my channel was about like a 17K or something. And it was that things were starting to pick up and we were doing that show once a week. It's very time consuming and I love doing it. So the show's been on Nick's channel now for about a year now. And we do it once a month, sometimes twice a month, but it's been over there since it stopped on my show, on my channel. So that's where it's been. But my channel's been doing really good. So I've really I've had to stay focused and step on the gas and just keep putting out videos on my channel. So that's why, which is why Planet Dirty is pretty much only once a month as well, sometimes twice. And I really need to start streaming more by myself. And I've talked to both of those guys. I know that like me streaming by myself is something I need to start doing more of because I don't do that enough. And I like having the personal connection with you guys because on those shows, obviously I'm not talking to the audience as much. So I like Pantera, but I'm not a huge fan. Let's see. Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible? Fly, definitely. Music would sound so great while you're flying up in the air. Yes, you can buy my stuff off of TeePublic, off the planet. Just type in Planet CHH. And yes, we ship international with our You Need a Candles. Please follow us on, guys. If you don't follow us on Instagram at You Need a Candles, please do. I'm telling you guys, the launch we're doing this coming week is going to be out of this world great with the vintage video labels and we're having 2 candles. Friday the 13th, the series, and Freddy's Nightmares. God, these candles are amazing. And one of them smells just like Halloween, because I know you guys want the smell of Halloween right now. I know you guys want it. We all do. So. Oh, man. I see the TV glow, Fred. Dude, not only did I see it, Aaron, check out my best movies of 2024, my best horror movies of 2024. Go watch that video. That's all I'll say is, yeah, I saw it. It's in my top 10, brother. So, guys, we're at an hour and 30. I want to say cheers to, I want to thank the Ghost of John Lennon. Thank you. Big K, Davey Deathray, Brody Kane, Randy Q Moore, Command and Console, Mr. Deadlights. I appreciate the super chats. The money goes right back into the channel. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna wrap it for tonight. Yes, we got in trouble one time with Viacom with Ninja Turtles. Just having the images of the turtles on there, they were like, pull it down. But no, most companies, they don't care. I mean, all we're doing is putting labels on things, but we're making the wax melts. We're creating it. We're buying the supplies. So most companies, no, they don't give a rat's ass, especially for how small we are. And Sydney makes a lot of art herself also. My wife is very talented at that sort of stuff. But yeah, Viacom did not like the Ninja Turtles. they were not happy about that. So we had to pull those. Thank you guys. God, this was so awesome. You guys y'all fucking rock the house tonight. All of y'all. It was so great. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. Just fucking great, guys. Go watch it. You guys deserve a treat. Go get yourself something to eat or drink. I'm going to go sit on that couch right there. I'm going to put on Disturbia, and then I'm going to go to bed. So God bless you guys. You'll see me back on Monday on the channel. Sundays, we don't post videos on Sundays. I'll have shorts, but yeah, y'all are awesome. God bless y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Cheers. Good night, everybody.